Okay, it's just a doctor's appointment. It's just a doctor's appointment. That's all it is. One, two, three. Hey, how you doing? Hey man, how you doing? Doing good. All right, doing good. All right, that is good. So you're here for your yearly checkup, correct? Yeah, I just came in for my yearly checkup and stuff. Okay, that's good. So I'm just gonna need you to stand right there, and we're gonna measure your height and your weight. Yeah. Oh, you want me to go? Oh, okay. All right. Let me just come here, and I'm gonna need you to take off your shoes. All right. Oh, take my shoe. Okay. Things are chunky, and we need an accurate height. Okay, I'll take my shoes off. Right. Oh. So it turns out that your height, just double check right here, is approximately 5'8" with 158 pounds. That is so you said height. 5'8". Oh, okay, that's not bad for 17. I mean, I'll grow, right? Yes, hopefully, but according to, regular science, the average teenage male stops growing at around 16 or 17. So, but I thought we stopped growing at 25. Yes, we mature by 25, but we stop, growing, in stature by 17. Let's start real quick. So yeah, see, this is stature, and this is age in years, and you stop growing right around when it hits 17. That's like your. Let me see the chart you're talking about. Oh, okay. So you stop growing. That's like your height for life. Sure. That's like if you were 6 foot. Okay, so I'm gonna be like 5'8" for life. But you're 5'8", so you're gonna be 5'8" for life. But that's fine, it's an average height, You'll be fine. You'll be perfectly fine. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh. Insecurities, whether it is height, weight, or intelligence, we all have something that we are insecure about. Now, before we jump on this whole train, I'm going to define what insecurity is, and according to my deep research, I found that insecurity is inadequacy or not feeling enough. Matter of fact, that's exactly what Google says. If you go and look it up right now, that is exactly what it says. It is the feeling of not being enough. Your height isn't enough. Your intelligence isn't enough. You are not enough. That is what insecurity is. And today, I'll be talking about it a little bit, and I'll also be talking about how you can conquer your insecurity. Or at least subsidize it to where it's not really a problem anymore. Because you see, you can't really get rid of insecurity, because insecurity in and of itself is just a defense mechanism. If you were not insecure at all, you would not care about how you looked in the morning, how you looked when you went to school, caring about your body, about your things, like all those things that you have. You would not care about them. You'd leave them wherever they are, get stolen, all of that. You would not care about the things that are personal to you, because you don't have that drive to try and be secure all around. That's what insecurity is. It is that inner drive to be secure about what you are, to be adequate, as the definition says. And insecurity really is a drive to be the best version of yourself. And we can't get rid of this drive. So the true question would not be, how can I get rid of my insecurities? It would be, how can I control them? Checking my watch, it's about that time, it's like New Year's, January 1st, 2nd. Whenever I post this video, it should be in January, hopefully. I'm making it on December 31st, so And around this time is when people ask, what are your New Year's resolutions? How are you going to change? What's different, And we start out through the year with a bang. We're out there, we're learning new things, we're bettering our body. And then it's March, and it all dies. And you ask yourself every year, why does it die by, I'm assuming March, but for some of y'all, it's like January the 2nd. So you ask yourself, why does it die? Why don't I keep going? And the reality is, it's because you're doing it just for you. Many influencers and motivational speakers will tell you that you got to get out of the mud for you, You gotta do better for you. And in and of itself, that's not a bad idea, right? You gotta do better for you and you will get somewhere, but your energy will eventually die out. Actually, you'll have two possibilities. Either your energy dies out, or you get so into it that even when you reach your goal, you never feel like you reach. You always, your inner critic, your insecurity becomes massive, right? It becomes massive and you're not even satisfied with yourself. And in terms of your feelings, in terms of being happier than when you were before, yeah, you're not really happier than when you were before. So, how do we fix this? The best way to fix this is to do things not just for you, but for others. Now, what do I mean by that? That's completely different from what everybody else is telling you. It's the fact that when you do things just for you, you're the only person keeping account of yourself. You're the only person who is trying to do better for you, right? And if it's just you, knowing you won't keep that up because it's just you. But if you have somebody else in the picture, if you're doing this because for you, but also to help somebody else, if you're doing this, you're saying, I gotta do better for my family, I gotta do better for God, I gotta do better for my community, my friends, whatever it is. Your goalposts will keep moving, but you'll keep making your shots, if you know what I'm saying.
What do you mean by that?
And what I mean by that essentially is that when you're making your goals and when you're actually doing them, you will keep on having that mind that I have to do better for them. So you won't get stuck where you are and be comfortable with where you are and never ascend. But you also will not have that dysmorphia, have that feeling of inadequacy when you reach your goals. You won't feel like when you're trying to do better, you won't feel like, oh, I'm not doing enough. You'll be like, yes, I got here and I'll keep moving. I'll keep stepping up, right? Because I have to do better for the people who are in my mind right now. And as you go into this new year, as you go through the year in general, I just hope that you're able to keep that in mind and that you have an amazing year, okay? 2023 was interesting. All the wars that were going on. Apologies to everybody who had their families like this. But as you go into 2024, I hope it's one of the best years of your life for you, as I hope every single year. But if it's not, remember, you just gotta keep moving and you gotta keep going on. Oh, and this is just a little quick bit for myself. So this year, first of all, I go to high school, right? And this is my last year. This is my senior year. And the high school that I go to is not your typical high school. And in this high school, you work. Okay? You work, you in the farm, you in the kitchen, you housekeeping, you cleaning, you scrubbing, you're doing all these things. Most of the time it's 4 hours a day, but other times it's 8 hours a day. 6 to 7 days a week, depending on your schedule. So, you know, it's crazy, but it helps you. I'm not standing in the school because it helps you with getting to, like, being able to work later in life. So it's great, but it's also really tiring. And what the school does is in your senior year, in those last few months, you get a nice Butamas senior trip. But you have to raise the money for it, okay? And it's difficult raising the money for it. I'm saying it's extremely difficult. So all I'm asking is that you may help. All I'm asking is $1. I'm not asking for 5. I'm not asking for 10. I'm not asking for $1 million. It's $1. I have my GoFundMe right here, and I'll put it also in the link description. It's for the class. It is called A Touch of Freedom, because honestly, we need freedom from this place, okay? We need to be free before we're actually free when we graduate. So if you could just donate however much money you want, man. $1, $10. If you rich, you know, spend it. I'm saying, just, you know. And I thank you so much for how you guys have been supporting the channel and for everything you've done. Please make sure to look at it and make sure to subscribe, please. Okay? If you haven't subscribed and you're watching this, then why haven't you subscribed? I probably know you at this point since my channel is so small. So why haven't you subscribed? Okay, go subscribe right now. And then if you feel like it, go donate to our little GoFundMe. Alright, we working hard. And also, if you don't just want to donate, you can also just contact us, contact the class, put a couple phone numbers and my Instagram also down in the description. If you want to contact us and you want us to work for you, we have like 10 years of experience, okay? So if you want us to work for you, please let us know and, pay us. Don't, just pay us. Thank you.